Hello and welcome back to Helldivers 2 Loadout Roulette. Today's loadout is the SG-451 Cookout, the LAZ-58 Talon laser revolver, and the G-142 Pyrotech. Our armor is the IE-12 Righteous with the new reworked integrated explosives passive, which it's just we get 2 extra grenades. Which is great. I think it actually has value now because you have something useful while you're alive. But then we're going with the BP-20 Correct Officer helmet. Actually the gray matches, which is why I chose it. And then Frey Liberum because it always looks cool. But we're fortunate because today's mission is against the Terminids, so this all comes together. And I will see you in the mission. Alright, so our stratagems are Orbital Gas, Eagle Napalm Airstrike, the De-Escalator, and Machine Gun Sentry. Which is a pretty, I'd say, well-rounded setup here. The Cookout, I haven't used since the weapon modding, so I don't have anything for it, but I'm not exactly all too concerned. Yeah, I'm glad I got it. I got this build here. I guess I could have used it against the Illuminate. That wouldn't have been a problem. I randomly pick which faction too. I literally have a dice roller on my phone, and I just have it set to 1d3, and I just go clockwise. So 1 is automatons, 2 is Terminids, 3 is Illuminate. And I will adjust as necessary if we get more factions. But I don't really know. It's actually a good thing to talk about here. I don't know if we're going to get more factions, or if the emphasis is going to fall more on sub-factions. I think sub-factions would be fine, but I think they need to rework the galaxy map. Which I know that's a hell of an ask, but I think it would really help to expand it. I know I'd mentioned it before. Sometime I'm going to I want to do like a separate video and just kind of explain my thoughts, because I need to get charts. I am a charts and diagrams kind of man, and to fully kind of show what I'm thinking would be easier. But I think expanding the system, easing the cost of time and players for capturing a planet, just stuff like that. I understand they want it to be like, hey, we're paying in blood for every planet. It's not some like, oh, 500 guys took a planet kind of thing. We're not Space Marines. But in that same vein, Helldivers are also supposed to be, like, effectively commando teams. A lot of the in-game stuff is like, oh, Siege Troopers, you can try out to become a Helldiver. So clearly we're meant to be above and beyond standard infantry. And I've always seen kind of the difficulties, because I've seen people be like, oh, what's the cannon difficulty? I think I've talked about it before, but I'll reiterate. The matter of cannon difficulty to me has always been like 5 to 7 is canon, or they're all canon. It's just 5 to 7 is like you're on the front lines. The further up you go in difficulty, it's less of you're on the front lines of the war and you're starting to get like dropped into the back lines of the enemy. You're striking their fortified positions with less resources and less help. because they're more concentrated. And then the lower you go under 5, you know, all the way down to 1, what you're encountering is like cleanup missions. You're mopping up whatever garbage has been left over. But that's just my interpretation, who knows? Yeah, I'd like to see system expansion, because otherwise sub-factions, we're either going to have them all active at once, and it's going to be like, oh, every system is owned by a sub-faction, which kind of takes away the uniqueness of a sub-faction if you don't get to face the normal version very often. But yeah, I just feel like you need to expand it, otherwise you lose the actual main faction to all the variants, and it becomes an issue. I mean, hell, look at right now the Terminids. A lot of stuff we're facing is Predator Strain, and I know people are tired of Predator Strain. I am people. Luckily, this planet doesn't have them, but a lot of worlds have had them lately. And at a certain point, it's just like, okay, I've seen this situation before. You know, insert Squid Game's meme. I've played this game before. At a certain point, you just get kind of burnt out. Especially Predator Strain, oh my god. You get burnt out fighting them, and I've noticed this, like, people get excited to face normal Terminids. And it's like, you know, you're in a bad situation when people are excited to fight the vanilla version. Or, I would love to fight the Gloom strain again. You know how long it's been since we fought in the Gloom? I said before, I think they need to introduce like planetary progression and things getting added so that eventually, if a planet's held long enough by Terminids, it develops a gloom cloud and can eventually spread to the whole system, so that you can fight the gloom strain again and it doesn't feel out of place, it feels really natural, and as players you have the chance to prevent it. I love simulators. I love that kind of stuff's going on without you progress, for better or worse. That's all my shit. I love that in like Star Sector, like X4, stuff like that. God, I'm so scared of shooting this near teammates. That's always my fear when it comes to incendiary shotguns. Because if I hit someone, had to pause for a second. I was about to say if I peg someone, that's a different thing. If I hit someone with a piece of shrapnel, oops. You know, you take a little bit of damage, you stim. But you accidentally hit someone with incendiary, and they go up in flames like they're the Human Torch.
Calling in orbital strike.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Oh, you already hit it. The thermite threw me off. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is that sparking thing? Brain slowly catches up and it's like, oh yeah. Bad thing. Oh, and from last episode we are back on difficulty 7. I wasn't gonna do I probably could do tier 10. It's just... I'm always scared to do tier 10s with random builds unless, like I said, it's the Illuminate. Because Urban Illuminate tier 10, it's all built to just be a cakewalk. This guy needs stims.
Northwest.
He needs some milk.
Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, there should be stims here somewhere, and the guy can grab those.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Yeah, cowboy.
Supplies.
I'll admit, I rarely do use the revolver.
Outpost cleared.
Supplies.
Alright, so we gotta go this way. Actually, because I don't have a backpack, I can grab the
Tagging location.
canister and quickly run it.
Requesting sentry.
This is one of those really easy missions. There wasn't even... Usually there's like a ton of bugs here.
Sending in an eagle.
I'll take it though. I am scared though. There is the stalker nest nearby. But I'm gonna just run this to exfil, drop it, hit the stalker nest, and by that point,
Dropping item.
should be good to go. Those guys really don't need me for this part of the mission. Unless they're actually like stalling to get everyone, but you don't need everyone for the pumping fuel. That is just clear a location and
Supplies.
pop some stuff in occasionally. Hit X like 3 times.
Throwing grenade. Yeah.
Terminid hive structure destroyed.
Yeah, the pyrotechs, I have to walk back my previous statement of the pyrotechs being kind of useless when, if you are built for it, they're great for taking out bug nests.
Requesting orbital strike. Calling in orbital strike.
I think we both just gassed it.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down a sentry.
Command. Sending in an eagle.
Democracy's on its way.
Forgot I have my launcher.
Requesting air support. Orbital inbound. Reloading.
Supplies.
Okay, whatever's in there has to be dead, right?
Requesting air support.
Just to be sure. The charger was in there making it clap.
Requesting sentry.
Teamwork make the dream work right there. Stun him up and then he just tags them with the thermites. Yeah, I'd said it before, I don't like these planets just because of how everything's spaced. Look at all the empty space in this map because we have these giant wind-carved rock structures. It kinda sucks.
Reinforcements.
Because I feel like you just lose so much potential. I'm both happy and sad. I kinda wanted to... Weird thing to say in this situation. I actually want to get killed by the Terminids because I have the grenade passive. But at the same time, I'm glad because it means myself and my team are competent and we've had good luck not getting swarmed. Oh, he got by the turret. Yep, you gotta get high to avoid that.
The extraction shuttle awaits your request.
I'm glad that guy hung back and is knocking out everything.
Dropping a pin. South. Far. Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway. Requesting air support.
I need to use the Punisher shotguns more. I forgot how fun these can be.
Fire in the hole.
Alright, place your bets. Anything of value? I think we have medals, and I can't tell what the bottom is. Oh, super credits.
Calling down a
Wow.
sentry.
Would you look at that? Something useful.
Calling in orbital
I figured it would be medals and then, like, requisition. Which, requisition's useful. I'll be honest, you still need it for all the weapon unlock stuff. But I'm never happy to see it, mostly just because I'm getting moneyed by doing the missions anyways, so why do I care? Oh, I saw... Apparently there was a plan for a realistic A-10 Warthog strike in this, but it caused stability issues because 1 in 5 shots was explosive and they were trying to emulate a Warthog in terms of fire rate. And I thought, yeah, I understand having some stability issues on that. Especially in a game like this. Well, that's unfortunate. That's the other problem I have with these maps. Getting stuck up there. I hate that. It happens so often. And the solution is more or less just stim and take a dive.
Requesting orbital strike. Orbital inbound.
Okay, everybody, let's just pile into the narrow walkway. That can only go well for us.
Launching sentry. Sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting air support.
Yeah, me thinks that
Would you like to taste some freedom?
orbital napalm strike might be a tad close.
How'd you like to taste some freedom?
I don't need it. As much as I'd like it, I'm not gonna dive into fire for it. It's not worth it.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
We're on our way out anyways.
Bag's empty. You're back.
I do wonder when we're finally gonna get kind of our boss fights. Because that's been something kind of talked about, that we'd get like the Hive Lords and whatnot. But I'm gonna guess they're gonna do that once the Illuminate finally get
Democracy.
at least their full roster. I could see full roster and maybe a sub-faction. You can say like, oh, the Grand Host or whatever is a sub-faction, but it's just a faction with... I don't even know what is actually unique about them. Just kind of thinking out loud, I'm like, what do they have that stands them out?
Bag's empty. Last reload.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Reinforcing. Sending in an eagle.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
See, that's also why I don't like incendiary shotguns, because there's always the off chance someone does something stupid and steps in front of you. Granted, it doesn't matter if it's incendiary or not. They're getting got.
Squad lost. Deploying replacement squad. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Ready to liberate.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence
Calling in
initiated.
reinforcements.
Okay, so where's my can? There. Can we not die to stupid shit for like a minute? Because it seems like we're currently just big on diving into the enemy.
Close.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, my guy, you gotta kind of hustle here.
Launch countdown complete. We have to
Alright.
now.
So, that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.